Hey YouTube, welcome to Let's Talk. Got off from work a little bit later than usual. Well, not than usual, but later than I was supposed to. Supposed to be up at 9:30. I got off, I don't know, 10 to 15 minutes ago, okay? If the camera work isn't as good or worse this time, or no shot, sorry. I'm also carrying some soap because there were some bottles of soap that were a little bit dirty or leaking or whatever, and so I bought some dish soap on sale at the dollar store for like 25 cents or something like that. Managers are nice and we'll do that. Oh, also, it varies from manager to manager and like store to store. And this is something that corporate would probably end up saying no on. One second, I'm going to try something here. Corporate would probably say no to this, but the managers often will say yes to the one thing. And that is like, if you see like, so we get a lot of items in that have display models on them because it's light up stuff. So like there might be a fiber optic flower. I bought one. Dang it. One second, guys. Let me check. Wi-Fi's on. Okay, we're back. I got one hand freed up because the lighter of the two bags is on my belt pouch. Hopefully it doesn't fall apart. I'm really nervous about that, so I'm gonna like hold it with my second hand, but it's also got part of its weight on my belt pouch, so we'll try that for a while. Talk to you guys. So yeah, I just texted because I forgot the two display models that I was gonna take. But like if you like the fiber optic flowers or something that has a display model that they're gonna throw away, the managers might let you have it. Although I'm sure Dollar Tree headquarters would say no, it goes in the garbage can because they throw away like so much stuff. That's for another time. I wanted to talk to right now just about Let's Talk, this show, because I was like, I'm walking home because my parents right now. Now I'm gonna have to go back to having one hand holding the stuff. But I'm walking home right now, and it's because my parents are out in Draper. They went to his stake conference. That's the thing that us our Mormon churches have, where you've got a ward, which is a large group of people, and then a stake is an even bigger group of religious people. And stake conference is where they get together as the stake, and they have meeting on Saturday evening, and then some meetings on Sunday. So they're out there for that. And I'm walking home. I kind of wish I had a ride. I've been getting a lot more. Hours are getting a little bit longer to make sure there's somebody there, you know, in case somebody else doesn't show up. A little bit of a bother for me. I don't necessarily want more hours, but, you know. They've also said that overtime is okay now, which is actually cool. I'm hoping that it means that Obamacare got repealed. I never followed up on that, but yeah. Obamacare was dumb. But that's for another episode. But so I'm kind of walking home, and I'm like, what do? I'm walking, kind of bored. Don't feel like listening to music right now. Kind of lonely. But then it's like, so why don't I do a Let's Talk? On what? Let's Talk. I started Let's Talk 2 years, like 1.5 years ago. 2 years ago probably. And the point of it was a way for me to talk about stuff, because there were a lot of things. There were a lot of things where I think of like stuff I wanted to talk about, but I kind of didn't want to put time into making a good video or even just recording it, and so I spent a lot of time. Man, don't ask me why, but my right arm's tired, so sorry left, you're getting all the weight for a while. Okay, there we go. Be good this way for a while. But yeah, I spent a lot of time not, I wasn't doing that, but then eventually I decided to do Let's Talk because, and it started out being like on a selfie stick with my good camera, and the point was, this is something that I can record as I'm walking to and from work. I can talk about these things that I want to share my opinions on just because I want to share my opinions. Hold on. Crossing the street, so I need my light on. Visibility time. But yeah, I would do these things because, you know, talk about them because I want to share my thoughts. Much the same as anybody else shares their thoughts on YouTube. And there are some things where I want to do a nice skidded video. Kind of like Blimey Cow is a channel I watch. Something like that. So some things I might, but for the most part, it's something I can do in between. It keeps content active. It's not the most popular thing on the channel, but it's something I can do easily that I know there will always be, you know. And I think there's still a few that I need to upload from when I was doing it on my nice camera, which I do have with me. But I started doing it live because that makes it super easy. There's nothing to upload when I get home. No mess. It's a show I can do to have some variety when all my other shows are being... That's a kind of a cool... There we go. That's kind of a cool view. Show I can do when everything else is super busy for me, and there's not a lot of other shows that I can do. It's a super extra run and gun, me talking about stuff. That's what Let's Talk is. And I don't know. I just feel like sharing these thoughts partly because I want people to hear my voice, which a lot of my friends listen to me, so that's cool. I do have local people that listen to me that I know, but also I might help somebody. I might, you know, share some thoughts. Oh. Well, I'm gonna have to, oh goodness. Yep, I'm gonna have to cut Let's Talk here and take care of soap. Hasn't spilled, thankfully, but yeah. I do it because I might help somebody. My final thought for this one is, what's the word? Oh, yeah, I was thinking, so like, why should I do a tutorial on this when everybody else has? Oh, because let's say they had to do it one way, method A. I come up with method B based on my circumstances. And then I do method C. And so then, no, and then someone else comes along and says, I can't do A. I can kind of do B. What if I do B with a little bit of A and they come up with method C? So that's kind of why it's good to have multiple opinions out there. You might inspire somebody with your specific opinion. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to take care of this and get home.